Last time on Astronautica.
After their run-in with Cat and Mouse, Oka decided that the best course of action was to call on her father, the head of Jackson & Jackson. They arrived at the spire, much to Hazel's distress, and made their way up to Oka's old home, where she had a less than happy reunion with her father, and a meeting with a new, her, I guess, or something like that. But who is this mysterious girl? What does her father have planned for them? What's Marshmallow's deal? Are they like chill? Find out right now on Astronautica.
What's your name?
My name's Tanya. Tanya Jackson. I'm his daughter.
What?
Of course.
What the fuck?
Fuck!
Wow. Question, does she look like me? Was I when I was younger?
Yeah, she does. It's not a perfect one-to-one. There are differences, but she's really similar. But I have one question for you, Oka. Do you think the drugs have kicked in yet?
Oh,
no!
Oh God, yeah, I love it.
Well, that's a hook and a half, I guess.
Of course, of course.
What do you do?
I kneel on one knee and I say, "Oh, Tanya, nice." I don't know if I've introduced myself. Have I? Jesus, I don't remember. I'll do it again. So just.
I don't think you did. You said you were a friend of...
Dad, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, then I kneel down and I say, "Hey, well, I'm Oka. Nice to meet you."
She gives you a hard look, and she looks you up and down, and she says, "You're her, aren't you?"
Who? Yeah, you're gonna have to clarify. I'm sorry. Who are you talking?
You're the first one.
The first one, right? Gotcha. Sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'm Tanya Jackson as well. So I guess we share the same name and potentially the same father, right?
Well, definitely the same father.
Yes.
And the same mother.
That's not possible.
She smiles. There's a weird vibe coming off her. Like, she's 15. She doesn't feel like she's 15. Like, it feels like you're talking to someone who's 30. She's very serious.
Very.
There's like
businesslike.
no childlike energy at all coming off of her.
Ah, okay. Interesting. All right. So how do you like it here? Is he treating you well? Father, that is.
Well enough.
Well enough. Do you like Marshmallow? He's fun, right?
He serves his needs. I think he's a little too sentimental, but
Well, gotcha.
I never thought I would meet you.
Yeah, funny story. I never thought I would meet you. But I guess it's not a surprise, is it?
No, it's not.
Wow, aren't you just a bundle of joy?
She gives you a really hard look when you say that. And she says, "Would you like to see something?"
Yeah, sure. I guess I have time. What?
She turns and she walks through the door. and
Walks through the door?
well, I mean, she walks through the doorway. The door is open.
child.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Fucking G2s like
like,
fucking
what the
synthesizes through
Okay,
the
if I said,
fucking
I'm sorry here. If I say she walks through the door, the assumption should be she walks through the open door. If I say she walks through the wall, then you can freak out. If there's a door and someone walks through it, the first assumption should not be, oh!
well, I'm high. I don't know.
She walks through the still open doorway using her feet. She's not
Oh,
floating.
good. I was concerned
She
that
takes
she might
one
have wheels.
step after another, the way humans do.
All right, so we can rule out like horse. That's good.
Good.
You
Okay,
realize she's a horse.
Oh, you've been a horse this whole time.
She's been a horse. Oh, man.
Oh man. What are
Yeah.
we doing?
The true horses are the friends we made along the way.
Oh man.
Okay. She walks through the open doorway and into a hallway. As you get closer, you realize you don't remember this hallway. And you don't remember this door. The hallway is lit in a cold blue light, sort of austere medical. And it leads to a set of stairs. And she stands at the head of the stairs and looks back at you. She says, well, are you coming?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's see what happens. I'm curious.
All right. You follow her down. The stairs wind downward, and it gets cold. It gets really cold. Cold enough that you can see your breath. And you start to hear a deep electrical humming. She reaches the bottom of the stairs, and there is a red door that looks like it is made of very, very thick metal. And there is a hand scanner there. She puts her hand on it, and it scans, and then the door opens. She walks in.
I was like, fuck, man. I'm either high or father is just getting some weird shit than he normally has been into. Oh, well, let's ride this ride. All right.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Right.
I already went
okay.
down into the basement cold. Let's just fucking do it.
Yeah, let's go. Nothing bad happens in rooms like these.
Right. It's just Oka's aesthetic. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, let's see what happens.
You walk into the room. It's
Yeah.
freezing cold.
Okay.
And you see machines lining the walls. There are, this is a big room. It's a big room. It's almost the size of a full floor, this room. Mm-hmm. And in the center of the room, there are pods frosted over from the cold.
Fuck yes.
But inside, they emit a sort of cold blue light that shines through. You realize that the second Tanya is nowhere to be seen.
Whoa. Fuck, man. Oh. Jeez. God, what the fuck did that guy give me? I pull out a wedgie that I've had since the beginning of the conversation with my father.
You do so.
Jesus, that's been bugging me this whole time.
God, you do so.
And I say, oh, jeez, okay, Tanya?
Your voice echoes through the room, pinging back. This space is massive and cavernous. There's a rustling from behind one of the pods.
All right, I go to that pod, and I see what's up.
There's nothing behind it. You hear footsteps echoing through the space. You can't pinpoint where they're from.
This is fucking tripping me out. I'm terrified. Because I skipped lunch. Starving. But fuck yeah, where am I? Oh boy, this is, maybe I should head back. This is tripping me out. This is too much. Start breathing heavy. Start to get a little anxious.
You do so. Do you head back?
Start beginning to head back. Like, oh, jeez, this is fucking tweaking me out.
You turn and realize the door is closed.
I tried to. Is there a hand? I know it's a huge door. Is there handles? Anything? It was hand signature. Okay.
Yeah, there was.
Is there is there a pad or any type of kiosk there that I can open it again, or is it just
You can
doors
try.
locked?
You can try. There's
All right,
there is a hand scanner.
All right, I try to scan my hand.
It gives a little like burn out sound, and the door does not open.
And try it again.
Burn out.
Well, fuck. Guess I'm stuck down here.
You hear the sound of footsteps behind you again.
Okay, like, if this is some joke or something, like, it's not funny. Your comedic timing is horrible. So, like, what's going on? Like, let's just get this over with. Like, are you gonna stab me? Are we gonna be friends? Are you a ghost? Tanya, are you fucking with me? I mean, like, if this is a prank, this ranks very low. Like, it's a good, but, like, I would have faked a death or something like that. And be like, oh, gotcha. Like, you know what I mean? This is a lot.
There's no response.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go back and see what's up. Maybe I just gotta play this through. Is this some type of holo program? Computer!
Your voice echoes through the hall.
No? Oh. Maybe that model's outdated. I knew Dad used to have something like that. Maybe I can call on Marshmallow. He should be... Marshmallow?
No response.
Oh, fuck me. All right, I take out my katana and I'm like, all right, well, no. I take out I hold my pistol in my hand.
You do so.
And I'll walk. So I'll take some further steps in towards the pods. Are the pods still there?
Oh yeah, they're still there.
All right, towards the pods. And you said there was a blue light emanating or something?
From each of them, yeah. So there's
Right,
this space is lit by cold blue light that's coming out of these pods. And there's also lots of computers and things lining the walls. And they have little buttons and dials and things that are emitting their own light.
Okay, all right, well, I'm gonna check one of these pods. Maybe this can answer something, I guess. I don't know. Fuck it. I might be in here a while, so let's see what's in these bad boys.
All right, do you wipe off the frost?
I do. I'll wipe that frost off.
You wipe off the frost, and inside the pod, you see the face of a young girl who looks a lot like you. Slightly different, but pretty damn close.
Oh.
God damn it, this nigga is cloning me.
Yeah.
When you say that, her eyes snap open,
Oh, shit.
and she stares at you. And she opens her mouth in a silent scream. Your head fills with the sound of static. It feels like you are being pressed out of your own mind. She screams, and slowly, something emerges from her mouth. It looks like a snake, sort of mottled red and yellow. You realize that you've fallen to the ground under the weight of the sound that's filling your mind. You see a pair of feet standing next to you.
What the
It's
fuck?
Tanya. She looks down and she says, "Now you see." And slowly, the echoing sound of your own name fills the room. Tanya. 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 You snap back. You're sitting in your father's office, and he's standing there looking at you very annoyed.
Whoa.
Have you been listening?
Not at fucking all, my guy.
That doesn't surprise
But,
me very
like-
much.
No, but do we still have a plan or what? Because let me tell you, I am very high, Dad. I really am.
Best policy is honesty.
Right?
He rubs his eyes and he says, well, that also comes as no surprise. So,
I learned from watching you.
he says,
He says sarcastically.
he looks at you and he says, I can guarantee you've learned nothing from watching me. Oh, that's almost a self-burn. Well, we're keeping it. He says
Did
that.
try. Dad did try.
He says that thinking it's a burn against you and then frowns, realizing that he sort of accidentally burned himself, and then shakes his head. He holds up a small metal cylinder. It's about 6 inches long. It's about maybe 1.5 inches in diameter. And he sets it down on the desk in front of you, and he says, this is the message. Now, it is very important that this be delivered to a man named Thomas Durant.
Thomas Durant.
He goes by Doc.
We call him Doc Durant. Doc.
Doc Durant. Thomas Durant is the head of financing for the Union Line. It is vital that this message be delivered to him. Let's just say it contains sensitive information that shouldn't go through the regular services. And I'm in a little bit of a bind. There's a mole in the company. And I can't trust anyone with this. However, I happen to know that you need help. And more than anything, you know how to do business. If there's one thing I taught you, it's that.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I trust that you know that my trust in you should never be misplaced.
Okay.
If this message is not delivered, there will be consequences.
Oh my God! If you want to kill me, just do it now.
Oh, I'm not going to
Jesus.
kill you.
Oh.
I'm
My
going to kill
friends?
your friends. They've been injected with a nanocloud. All I have to do is give the word, and it will eat them alive from the inside out.
Oh,
What the fuck?
I knew that there was something.
Love ya!
She says, "Do you have you? That's your problem. You just is so dramatic. Why just not shoot them in the head? You just want to make me suffer. It's just so weird. You're so brooding."
He
right,
smiles
fine,
and
yeah.
says, I learned it from watching you.
Oh my God.
Damn, Dad.
See what you did there, Pop.
Fuck.
See what you did there.
He stands and says, well, Thomas Durant has the antidote. Deliver this message to him, and your friends will live. I hope I make myself abundantly clear.
Crystal.
Good. Now, I believe you have an explosion to stop.
Yeah. What was the message that I needed to get to him?
He points to the cylinder. It's in that.
All right, cool. I guess, yeah. All right. Should I take a look at it first? I know what I'm saying. Are you gonna say, "Hey, Thomas, go fuck yourself," and then is that the message? I feel like that's something that you would do.
No.
You would just send somebody to do some stupid shit like that.
Trust me. This message is only good tidings for him.
Okay, well, sure. I guess, I guess I'll take a look at the message then.
It's sealed inside.
Oh.
It's like okay. The way these work is so this is a play on the telegram. So basically, these are holograms, short messages, sort of like vines that you can send to people. But they're due to the limitation of space, given that the portals, information through portals through the wormhole portals tends to degrade. People have essentially taken to recording little physical things and sending them to one another when need be. So it's sort of a...
We get all the way to fucking Durant, and he plays it, and it's just like, two dudes chilling in the hot tub 5 feet apart because they're not gay. And like,
Right.
great. Can we get the nano clouds out of us, please?
He's like, that's funny. I've seen that one. I miss Vine. Anyway,
And thus, as quick as it was mentioned, we moved
it is
on.
dead.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the basic of it. This is something that you would know. This is free information, but I realize that the audience doesn't know, so I'm filling them in, and also y'all. Do you open the cylinder?
Yeah, I get it
Okay.
over with. She's impulsive. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna open this thing.
All right, you do so. You twist the top and slide it out, and a little hologram appears. And it's your father standing there. It's sort of a small projection of. It's actually weird because it sort of projects out over your father and the room. So it's sort of as if it's like a recording played back. But it was recorded in this room, so you see your father and then also a holographic version of your father.
I look at him and I'm like, dude, really? I have a feeling you could have told me this to my face. You're so much. just. All right, here it is. Here's the message that you're standing here. I don't know if you want to leave because it's awkward now, or what are we doing here?
He starts talking. The hologram starts talking.
Oh, okay.
And he says, production is up 73%, and all units should be available to ship within the next 2 months. And then it ends.
That's the message. That's the message. My God, you. Okay.
He
I
looks
guess
at
this
you.
is for him, right?
He looks at you and says, I don't trust you to understand. I trust you to deliver.
That's true because I forgot about the message already. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to send it. You're right.
Good. Get out. Do you leave?
No, I have a couple of questions for him. Before
well.
we end this, this rather wonderful get together, I have a couple of questions for you, if you don't mind. It just help us better, I think, achieve our objective.
What are they?
All right, good. I'm gonna be candid. They have nothing to do with our objective. Anyway, here is the thing. Are you cloning me? One, because I just had like this weird vision. I think it might be the drugs, but I just need to be. I think it's best that we, are upfront with one another and our intentions here. And also, two. Oh Jesus, what was the second one? Oh yeah. Oh, my mother. Any information on the actual Oka Sani? Like, you can tell me, like, I hate you. You know that. We don't like each other. It's fine. Like, just, if you can just tell me that information,
Wait, what?
that'd be great.
I am not cloning you.
Okay.
I have no information on your mother. Now get out of my office.
I feel like you're lying, but I will get out of your office. And I turn to him and I say, I will find out. You know this, right?
He's just writing. He doesn't even look up.
Yeah, and I mock him. Yeah, of course you could find out. I love you very much, daughter. You're amazing, and I've always loved you. And here's a big ol' hug and kiss. You fucking piece of shit.
He pushes a button on the desk and says, Naomi, please escort Miss Sani out. And the door slides open, and Naomi appears and says, all right, come with me, please. I have that armor you requested.
Oh, it's fucking sweet.
As you leave, you notice something. There's no door where you went through. It's just a wall.
What?
Just a wall.
Interesting.
All right. Meanwhile,
Oggy.
Kyler, Hazel, you've been chilling. After a moment, the door slides open, and Naomi is standing there with Oka. And Naomi turns to you, Oka, and says, oh, you're looking very rough. Would you...
Yeah, you're looking very rough.
Oh, thank you. Your father has always talked about how sweet you were. Would you like me to call the doctor and get you patched up before you go?
Normally I would say no, but since this is a mission that we need to be on our P's and Q's, I will find drugs on a different world and take them then. But now, I gotta put my business pants on.
Right.
Oh, the business pants. I turned to Hazel. It's serious now.
What? If you say so.
Naomi smiles and nods and says, her business pants, apparently, are a samurai outfit.
Yeah. Have you not seen the business pants come out before?
She turns and says to you, Oka, I'll go get the doctor. I'll be right back. And she leaves. The door slides shut. And a couple moments later, I'll just fast track this. The doctor comes back in and has a little injector. And he says, "Whew, you're looking worse than either of them. Here, hold out your arm, please."
Hold on real quick. Hey guys, so,
I'm like eating grapes.
I want to let you know, and I look at the doctor, and I say, don't go anywhere. And I point a gun at him. Hey y'all. So here's the deal. I want you to thank this doctor for putting in some type of device. If we do not complete the mission, you will be eaten alive.
Sorry?
From the inside with something. Yeah, don't freak out or anything. I probably should
Excuse
have
me?
said to begin with. Yeah, no, you guys are in imminent danger if we don't do this mission correctly.
That
I thought I'd be candid with you.
sounds like the Spire for you. Can't say I'm
Yep, nope.
surprised.
My dad's a piece of trash, and also this guy's working for him. You didn't think that you have a code of ethics or anything?
The doctor
Huh?
looks
What's in
super
this?
confused, and he says,
Is it the same doctor?
Yeah, it's the same doctor.
Okay.
He says, I simply gave them. I didn't. There's. I am a doctor. I have a code of ethics. The nano cluster that I provided is very short term. It goes through, heals you, and then ends. That's that. That's it.
Question.
Check him again. Check him again. Check him again. I say, you have a tricorder or something like that?
No, because this isn't fucking Star Trek.
And I've referenced that. Yeah, like fucking, that old ancient show, Star Trek. Do you remember that? I'm not really good with technology.
He shrugs and says, "That's a different IP that we're not going to reference here."
That's very true.
Question.
We can't. That different show, that one sci-fi show that I don't know the name of it, but it has books and movies and stuff. You probably don't have any idea what I'm talking about, do you, Doctor?
He shakes his head. No.
Well, check him. Is there a way to check him?
For what?
For the shit I just told you about.
He looks at the two of you and he says, "Is she high?"
That's very
yes,
probable,
I
yes.
am, but that's not the concern. The concern is my friends. Hey, Hazel, we're friends now. I don't know if you know that, but we're friends. My friends
Just
are
great.
in imminent danger.
Naomi comes in and says, "I hate to push the matter, but didn't you mention that there was a bomb going to go off?"
Yeah, I did mention that. We were wasting time.
Yeah, I think you are.
Question.
Now, please don't shoot our doctor. He's very good at his job.
Okay.
Yes, you have a question, Kyler.
Yes, these flesh-eating nanobots, do they consume carbs?
Oh, Kyler.
There's a range of cognitive functions that goes across her face, starting at confusion, slowly into frustration, back into confusion, and then into acceptance. It's the different stages of grief when dealing with Kyler Morgan Davies. She says, I don't know what you're talking about, and 2, I don't know. Anyway,
Doctor,
the doctor looks at you. Yes?
flesh-eating nanobots, do they consume carbs?
If there were
Do
flesh-eating
I
nanobots
need to keep
inside
doing
you,
keto?
I would...
For the love of God! If I
would
have
assume-
a window in which I can eat bread, I need garlic bread now.
He shrugs and says, I would say if you're full of flesh-eating nanobots, I would treat yourself.
Nadia, garlic bread, please. And I eat another grape.
You do so. Nadia smiles and says, of course. Is there anything else I can get you before you go stop the explosion?
Yes, a caprese flatbread, please.
Of course. Now, Oka, would you kindly stop pointing a gun at the doctor's face and let him heal you?
I will, until we can confirm that there are flesh-eating nanobots in my friends, and that the Dr. Durant has the antidote. That's the thing. My father told me, why would I lie? I'm too honest. I'm honest to a fault.
It's true.
Guys, I pulled out a wedgie earlier today. It was riding up my ass crack for like a whole day and a half. We've seen an explosion. I'm really high. I don't have time to lie. So just for clarification and confirmation, I need to know, one, why did you have that? Two, is this real? I need to know the danger and before we stop anything. So,
I
sir,
don't know what to tell you. Oh, sorry. The doctor says, I don't know what to tell you. I healed your friends. I did my job. Look, he takes the injector and like pops it in his own arm, like he pops it in his arm and goes, Ksh. And then he says, I don't seem to be being eaten alive.
Well, he hasn't pressed the button. Right, I assume it's a button, Oka?
it's a button, dude. Yeah, it's always a button.
It's always a button.
He hasn't pressed the button.
Do you think I would willingly inject myself with flesh-eating nanobots, regardless of the proximity of a button?
I think you would
That's it.
unknowingly inject yourself with flesh-eating nanobots, given the proximity of a button.
Can I see if he's telling the truth?
Yeah, sure. Roll for empathy.
Do I get any bonuses or negatives with this drug that I'm on?
I mean, yeah, given that you just witnessed you went through a door that isn't there, I'm gonna say you're gonna have a really fucking hard time telling what's real and what's not.
But she doesn't
Roll
get like a
anyway, baby.
vibe check. She doesn't get like truthful vibes. How's his aura? Like she can she not read his aura?
Fucking Jesus. I mean, it's just gonna be a straight empathy roll, I think.
Okay. Do I get a negative or?
I mean, you only have 2, right?
I have 3 negative. 3 empathy points.
Yeah, I'll give you a -1,
Okay.
making it difficult, not impossible.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'll save I'll save the darkness points. I'm good. Nah, I don't tell. Yeah.
Okay. He
Yeah.
shrugs and says, "Look, I'm a doctor. I do my job. I do it well. That's all. I don't know what else to tell you."
I mean, it seems like you're telling the truth, man. So I'm sure Dad probably found a way to switch it out. You probably have no idea, of course, because I mean, you know him. He'll kill you without even thinking about it. Just give me the injection. I don't care anymore. Like, we have things to do. Just heal me up. I need to be sober.
On that, we both agree. He pops out the spent canister, pops in a new one, loads it up, pops it into your arm, and you start to heal. You heal quickly. Your health is back up to max, and the drug is out of your system, which is sad for me, but okay. And
I'm a little disappointed too. Oka's like,
yeah,
man,
because
I
it
really
was
wanted
such
to
a
ride that
fun
wave.
fucking time.
yeah.
Nadia comes around and says, I have created some to-go bags for you all. Oka, your business pants will be in there. And Kyler, your food will be in there as well.
Is it a thermal bag?
You know it is. I wouldn't let your food get cold.
Good. Okay, good. Yeah. These do eat carbs, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Nadia, blink twice if they eat carbs.
She smiles unblinkingly at you. Is there anything else I can get you?
No, I mean,
How are we traveling?
you're good.
What are those arrangements looking like?
Oh, we are readying a ship for you.
Oh, good. I guess we should probably get going. I feel like we're wasting time.
Great.
Fair enough. You're right. Yes. All right. Fine. I can't think of anything, Nadia. You win this round.
Happy to be of service, Mr. Morgan Davies.
Is she happy to be of service?
She seems it.
I want to roll empathy. No, I'm kidding.
She fucking hates your guts.
I know she does. It's all right.
She's professional. She's got on a professional veneer. It is totally, absolutely. I mean, you could roll for empathy if you want, but
No, I'm good. I'm good.
she's got that unbreakable professional smile. You know?
Oh man, I know that one.
Mm-hmm. She leads you out, and at the front desk there are 3 bags, and Kyler, yours is a thermal bag. It's zipped shut, and there's also a bag for you, Hazel.
Huh.
She says, "I just gave you some water for the road."
Oh, thank you.
She smiles. And
Hazel is suspicious, but we'll take water. Nothing that comes from this place is good.
I mean, we've already got the diet
sorry.
nanobots in us. We might as well, you know.
There's exactly one thing in the spire that is good.
Yep, there is one thing in the spire that is good. So, Naomi smiles at you, that professional smile, and says, "Ship will be waiting for you at the heliport. I suggest you go get your friend." She nods and turns and walks back into Jackson and Jackson. And the receptionist at the front desk says, "I hope you had a nice visit."
Oh, it was great. It was fantastic. And as far as your job is concerned, well, I guess you have a meeting with Father soon.
Oh, well, have a good day.
This is Sonia.
No, this is This is the receptionist at the front desk.
Gotcha.
So you say that, and you can tell that she looks very sad and hurt.
I say, I'm teasing. Your job's fine. This is just a bit that went on way too long. You're fine. You're just doing your job.
Yeah, hilarious, torturing the lower class, fucking
yes.
hysterical.
Hysterical, Oka. You're great. Yeah, I feel bad now. Sorry.
Real quick, could you take something? You take notes or messages?
I can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you
Would
tell
you like-
Sonia that Kyla Morgan Davies says, "Suck it, Sonia," and that's all. Thank you.
Okay. Would you like me to try and do an impersonation of that, or should I just
Yes.
read
No.
it?
To the T, if you could.
I'll do my best.
Oh, poor girl.
She is quite good, isn't she?
All right. Do y'all head down?
Yay.
Yeah.
Yes. If everyone else
Yeah,
is feeling
we do.
good.
All right. You get into the elevator, press the down button, head on down to the floor where you left.
Did I get a hat, or do
no.
I still just have the sunglasses? I think I just have the
hat.
sunglasses.
Yeah, you didn't ask for a hat.
Okay.
So you just have the. Yeah, that's right. I forgot you had the fucking.
She's got
I'm
my
gonna push
Venetian
those giant shades back
baby.
up my face
Oh yeah.
just a little
man,
bit.
That's
like
so funny.
duck my head a little bit. Do that thing where you adjust and look down.
I would like to retcon and say that Kyler asked for like LED aviators.
Oh my god.
Cool. Sure. You get them.
Yeah. You can keep those, by the
This-
way. Yeah, he's just.
I do.
The elevator stops. The doors open. And all of you immediately recognize 2 things. 1, the guard who was there is no longer there. And 2, it is silent. Dead silent.
Like, there's no one around.
Correct. There had been people talking. There was like music. There were birds, or the sound of birds. It's silent.
Hazel's just gonna kind of like pull her coat close, kind of hunch her shoulders. Come on, let's move fast.
Is everything okay?
This is weird. This doesn't
You're
happen.
right. Where is my exiting ceremony?
That's what you. No, God, fuck.
Yeah, I don't.
We had specifically requested it upon entry.
Maybe this is it. Maybe silence.
You
is,
think they're waiting
know,
for me?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Though I would-
Maybe you're just so amazing that they just can't. They had to go home. It's like I can't handle. I'm sorry, Hazel. You were saying something.
Nope, nothing important. I just want to get to our fucking helipad. Helipad.
Okay.
The
Let's,
hello
let's-
pad.
Let's just focus on the mission.
Right.
Oh,
the
yeah,
mission.
probably should tell you, walk and talk. What was that, Kyler?
The mission. Yes, of course. Nano clouds, carbs.
Yes, you imminent danger. You guys could die at any moment if you don't complete this mission, etc., etc., etc. So here's the thing, and I give him the rundown as we walk and talk to
Okay.
the helipad.
You walk down the hallway and you enter into the main space. There's no one around.
This is really fucking weird.
Make observation checks.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
yes.
gonna ask. Okay.
I am.
Shh, I don't think I'm great at this. No, Kyler doesn't notice much about the world.
Too busy thinking about himself.
Yep.
This seems on brand.
Yep.
I need to look at these talents right quick.
6s. I got 2 6s.
I got none, so Hazel's gonna push that.
Push, push.
Yeah. Okay, 10 dice.
two, okay.
Absolutely nothing.
All right.
I too got nothing.
Hazel. Okay. Hazel, you're too busy looking, like just keeping your head down, trying not to be noticed. Kyler, you're too busy wondering where the fuck your exit thing is.
I'm looking for the stage.
Oka, you notice 2 things. 1,
Okay.
not only is no one around, Nimble is gone. And 2, in the walls, there are bullet holes.
Okay, so clearly people have been abducted. I'm surprised they were able to get past security here. Whoever did this knows what they're doing, and probably the gig is already up, guys. So be on your P's and Q's.
Wait a minute. You said that they had ships here that could take people to the wormhole, right?
Probably. Nimble's not here.
Oh, fuck.
I don't remember saying that. I just know
That's right. Where was Nimble? We
left.
left her with Sonia.
Yeah, she's not here.
Hmm.
So, she's probably taken. There are bullet holes in the walls here.
Not great.
I'm not the best at deducing situations, but I think I can clearly see what may have transpired here while we were in the building. Any ideas? Hazel, you're pretty scrappy. You got any?
The tower is a mystery to me, man. I don't.
So we could look for Nimble. She could be helpful. Or we could just assume that they've taken Nimble towards the wormhole. Perhaps the grafter.
So, the question here that I have for you, Oka, is do you believe that your father actually called that ship for us?
Yeah, I do. He doesn't generally.
Then as much as I want to find
His-
Nimble right now, we might need to just leave.
Yeah, I think that might be the case. I think we should probably just leave. And we can always, if we have to make a detour before we head out to the distant world, we can do
Like,
that.
I want to find Nimble
This message is important.
because we kind of fucked up her life and we owe her, but
Yeah, I probably should have asked Father for some money for that.
that's smart.
Didn't think of it. Yeah.
But this can't be us. Now that I have been pointed out the bullet holes and I see them. Presumably, Oka has done that.
Yes.
Like,
You actually, upon investigation, because this is the way that Coriolis works, you notice a couple other things. You notice a small patch of blood by the front of the sort of the entryway into the spire where you met Sonia. It's mostly been cleaned efficiently.
I don't like any
But
of this.
there's a spot. You also notice something on the ground. It's a business card. Looks like it was maybe dropped. It's been stepped on, it's sort of crumpled.
Who notices this?
You do.
Okay.
It's sort of it's one of those things of like, if you look, you see.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that up and I'm gonna look at it. Cause Hazel thinks she knows a calling card when she sees one.
You open it up. It's not a calling card. It is, in fact, a business card for a club called the King of Spades.
King of Spades. Do I know that at all?
Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, yeah, you do.
Oh no.
The King of Spades is a club that is in... It's in a place called the Bloody Maxwell, which is in Chicago, and is one of the most dangerous places in all of Chicago. It's where turf wars happen. It's where, I mean, it's just a den of sin. It's a bad, bad place. And the club is there. It's controlled by the Wyos, which are a gang that's made up of the remaining members of other defunct gangs.
Yeah.
Sort of, they eat the dead gangs.
And they're...
But what is it,
Yeah,
Hazel?
what'd you find?
This is not a card from a good place. I don't really know what it means. Would I have any kind of knowledge that the Wyos would want to be here?
No.
Okay.
The Wyos tend not to leave calling cards, and they definitely tend not to broadcast their shit.
Yeah. So
They're a little bit more, given that they're made up of defunct gangs, they tend to be a little bit more secretive and super violent.
So it would be safe to assume that if this was the Wyos, this card being here is an accident, and if it is not the Wyos, it was placed here.
Correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This club is controlled by people who would be better than dropping this.
So
This is either a very large mistake,
Mm.
or someone wants to blame them.
And like,
Interesting.
just DM or GM, for our clarification or my own clarification,
Yeah.
like we are in that sort of mall part of the spire, right?
No, you're still in the upper part.
We're still in the upper part. Okay. So there's
we're in
like
the-
security they had to get past.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have one other question that Hazel may or may not know the answer to. The Wyos, and from what you've explained of Bloody Maxwell, it doesn't sound like to Lauren that these would be people that would have any interest in this kind of violence in the Spire specifically.
God, no.
Okay, because
No.
So like from my understanding of the background you've given me on the gangs of Chicago, the Spire is a place people go to be opportunists, not necessarily to make their fame.
Yeah,
Like,
it's more of a stab you in the back sort of thing, less of a shoot you in the face sort of thing.
Yeah, cool.
With that knowledge, actually, I turned to Hazel. This possibly is an inside job. My father did mention a mole.
Oh right. Or really?
Yes.
Kyler exercising his psychic powers again, I see.
It's a new talent I got. The Psy boy.
Your psionic ability is metagaming. What do y'all do?
Say, I, if they're not after us, I could care less what happens to this place.
I guess I'm just confused, like, to what end? Like, is there a receptionist desk or something, GM? Like, what does this look like? Is it like an atrium?
Yeah, it's an atrium. You were met by a receptionist who is now gone, and there's a patch of blood where she had been standing.
Okay. So she is either most likely dead, or I guess I'll say this to the group. If this is where she was standing, she's either dead, or this is a really good cover-up.
Was she in a uniform? Or was she like kind of casual wear?
She was in a gray pencil skirt blazer,
Okay.
professional wear.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm gonna walk over to her
bizarre.
desk then. I want to look at this pool of blood. It's like a pool, it's not like a splatter.
It's a splatter of blood. It actually, you look at it, you realize that it's been very efficiently cleaned, but there was a spot that was further up. The main area where it looks like the blood was, it takes you a moment. It's actually very well cleaned, but there's ever so slight discoloration on the marble. It's been very efficiently mopped up. But there was a patch a little bit further up, looks like a spray that was missed. You go over to her desk. You find a series of bullet holes in it and through it. There's also a set of computers displaying security camera footage of the entryway.
Like our entryway.
Yeah.
Is there a
So you're looking sort of at yourself currently.
and does it look like there's a way to like rewind these? Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna we have to rewind, yes.
Okay. You rewind. You watch in reverse order as you see Nimble dragged out by the very friendly, quote-unquote, grafters who shot at you earlier.
Yeah.
You see people dying. You see them shooting. You see them come in. Sonia, at the reception, was shot point blank in the head.
Yeah, that's
Surgical precision.
it's not coming out.
Nimble was taken unharmed. And you see her struggle against them. And in the struggle, the card is pulled from one of their pockets
Yeah, okay.
and dropped on the ground.
Okay.
So
Say, Kyler, what
so
you got
set up
there?
for sure, they were also looking for Nimble. Or
so yeah, they
I guess GM, can I deduce that is what was going on here?
Well, they took Nimble. The last time you saw them was the last time they saw you. So you might actually think they'd been looking for you.
Yeah, because they were like the kind of the paramilitary kind that we. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think Kyler is going to finish viewing all of this by when you call out to him, he's going to be like, so I owe Sonia an apology. They did come in and, so you remember the people at the church that sort of made things difficult for us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is them. This is their handiwork. I am so perplexed about the woman. Was she like a hologram, or
What woman?
didn't we just speak to like a receptionist a minute ago?
Yeah, that was at the top.
At the
you
top,
went down
okay.
the elevator.
I wanted to make
Different receptionist.
Cool. I misunderstood.
Okay. Then I made that diss to the wrong person. I meant to make that diss at Sonia, but
Yeah,
Oh, well.
You were high. You didn't know what was going on.
yeah.
She
No, she's no longer high.
No, but she was high.
She's
With...
she just
The
doesn't
nanobots,
care.
that's right.
Oh, that also
She
works.
just doesn't care about the poor.
No, yep.
yeah, they're all dead. Paramilitaries. They took Nimble. They were probably looking for us, and then she, it seems like, rested. Remind me, DM. She did like sort of like knock the card loose. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
It was in the struggle.
so not quite.
Oh, it wasn't taken out and dropped. It was like knocked free.
Yeah, it was knocked free.
So it's not so much a setup as it is, we're sort of just like, we have an upper hand, right? They don't know that we know. Or maybe.
This is true. They do not know that we know. So I say we get to the wormhole as quickly as possible and try to stop them at all costs. It's probably their next move. Say we go on the
Quick point,
offensive.
just so that you're all on the same page. These people are not the grafters. These are separate people.
These are not
Yes.
what?
So, these are not the grafters. These are not the people with the bombs. These are the paramilitary that you encountered earlier.
Correct. These are the
just
people-
making sure you're all on the same
Yes.
page.
Okay, I got you. Wait, I'm so confused. Okay, so there's paramilitary and then there's the grafters.
Paramilitary pretending to be grafters. Grafters actually planning something else.
Holy shit.
So we
There
have
are a lot of pieces.
Yeah. We have,
Lot of pieces.
it seems a decision to make, maybe?
Okay, let's hear it. Kyler.
Do we know the timeline on which they wanted to enact this bomb plan?
Well, they need to ship the things there. So you imagine you have, I would say, a little bit of time. Not a ton, but a little.
Maybe enough time to like pull off a rescue mission or something in a skeezy part of town.
Yeah, maybe enough.
So we can save Nimble.
I will say this. You can save Nimble, but then you'll be flying by the seat of your pants.
Right, or we can get on that helicopter, I think, is like the other option.
Here's the thing. We get on the helicopter. We do the job. I have infinite resources at our beck and call with our father, because then we'll be doing work for him more than likely, more than once. Now we don't have as many resources to grab her, and that's a paramilitary group that we did manage to escape from once, but I don't know how we will escape a second time. Any thoughts? I'm all ears.
Real quick, this is specifically in the upper section of the tower. We are not in.
Correct.
Okay. And it was securityed off. It was not easy to get up here.
No.
Okay.
They had to do the whole
I'm
drone
just-
thing and all that, yeah.
It just makes a difference for Hazel. So, we owe it to Nimble. We did kind of blow up her house.
Did blow up her house. We blew up her house, yeah.
House,
That's
but how will we get? That's a whole team of really qualified killers.
I don't.
Would you want to have a little bit of money, and also we're on a time crunch because you guys will be eaten from the inside if we don't do this.
But in the meantime, this garlic
Does it-
bread is fantastic.
Do we?
It's the best you've ever had.
I missed it so much.
Is Kyler crying a little bit?
God.
Jesus Christ. Fuck, I don't know, man.
Or
It's up to you. You guys are the ones with the nanobots
That's
inside of you.
I we blew up her house, and
We
she
can
did
go.
also save our lives. I would have bled out there in the thing, and
Okay, it's your funeral. Let's do it then.
Let's go.
What would you all like to do? I can say if you just want to go there, you can get there. If there are any preparations you want to make ahead of time,
well,
you can.
I mean, why don't we just go back upstairs and ask your pa for some good shit? Am I right? Like, we have these paramilitary goons, and like we're just like, hey, like if you could give us like some special armor, or maybe like a special like mercenary team. Like we have a friend we need to save. I can think of a lot of ways this could go well.
I feel like we're pushing our luck.
That's
with what
fair. We
got
do have
already.
nanobots in our system. Yes. And I can
And
eat
I
all
feel
the
like-
carbs I want.
If the concern is that he's going to kill us if we don't do what he asks, maybe telling him that we are detouring is not smart.
Not a great idea. You're right. Hazel's smart. You can. You guys are the ones with nanobots. I definitely will not stop you guys from going up there and asking him.
So, are we going to Bloody Maxwell?
Yeah. Let's do it.
We have a lot of C4. Maybe we can do something with Maybe we can just blow it all up.
We can stealthily blow them up. Yeah.
I'd like to blow them up as stealthily as possible, if I may.
Stealthily as possible.
All right. So I will narrate fast forward this. You exit down into the mall, and you are met by a scene of carnage. There are bodies everywhere. They were efficient and ruthless. Your friend at the front is dead. As you walk through, you see every single camera in this place has been shot out.
Does he have like some type of comm that my friend who died, so I can at least contact them upstairs and let them know that they've been attacked?
He does have a comm unit. It is password protected.
Can I do a quick scan of the carnage?
Yeah, absolutely. You see a lot of low city people who were just doing their shopping. It looks like, at first, it looks random, but there's something about it that doesn't seem right. It almost feels like it was a distraction.
Like the shooting of the people was a distraction?
Like there's so many bullet holes here. You saw how they acted.
Yeah.
They were efficient. They were ruthless. This is like...
Theater.
Exactly.
Okay.
As if maybe they were trying to distract from what they were really doing.
Okay. Oh, is everyone there looks like they are Blightborn and not Spireborn?
Yeah, the downstairs is not really where the Spireborn go.
Okay. Okay. Fuck. Go ahead, Ian.
Kyler would like to try and crack that password using Data Spider.
Do it to
All right.
it.
7d6. Here we go. Not ideal.
And remember, everyone, you have a light point to spend in this session.
Thank you for reminding me.
I'm not suggesting you use it here, but if you are about to do a ridiculous rescue mission,
Yeah. I am gonna save that particular light point. I did only get 2 successes, but I got 2.
okay. 2 is a partial success. So you crack it open. You are able to get the comms up and running, but that's it. So you can send a message essentially one way, and then it's gonna die. So
Make it count. Okay, it's only got 1 go.
Okay. All right, I press the button, say, or whatever I have to press.
Mhm.
Hey, someone please alert Richard Jackson, my father. This is Tanya, by the way. That Jackson has been under attack by a paramilitary group. Jackson has been under attack. And people are dead.
Mention the neighborhood or the turf.
Yeah.
war
We're the bottom floor. There's also they've been cleared out of the top floor as well. In the spire, and we have the marketplace here where the common
What's
folk.
the card? Hazel.
and it
Oh, the
ends
card.
and dies.
Fuck.
Okay. Well, I think they got the message.
That was pretty good, though. I think. Yeah.
They'll be fine. Yeah, but he has resources enough. I'm surprised that they must be really good. They've been able to get in here with the security that's here. But again, father is a very vengeful and spiteful man. So who knows? We'll get there, and maybe we'll have.
Well, hey,
backup
real quick.
soon.
Hazel, can you hold up that card for me?
Yeah. I'll hold it up.
And I turn around and I snap a quick selfie with the 2 of us. I'm like, say cheese, and I take a quick selfie with the card.
No.
And then I'm like,
No.
you can
Fuck.
leave that
Nope.
here now, so that way they can find it when they come clean it up. Maybe they'll be able to do the math, you know.
Kyler, you cannot post that selfie.
I'm not gonna post it yet, you know. I'm gonna wait for a little bit, but
You cannot post a picture of me in this spire. You cannot. You will get me
talking about?
killed.
Those Phoenician blinds actually really work for you. They cut out sort of the dour look you always have.
Please, Kyler, for me, just don't.
Okay, I promise not to post the selfie. This was mainly so you could leave that calling card, but we could still prove that we found it at the massacre.
Sure.
Could have just taken a picture of the part. There are dead bodies around us, right? This is kind of
Right. It's okay, yeah.
Just can you edit my face out at the very least?
Oh yeah, sure.
So that it doesn't hit
And
the
I just,
cloud
like-
or whatever the fuck happens on your phone.
Oh no, I haven't been able to afford the cloud for a while. This is all homebrew, and I like have like my own little like. I got good data, Spider. All right, I got a fancy phone that I fucking jailbroke, I guess.
Absolutely, you did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. So, is there anything you would like to do before you go to the place?
I
Leave.
photoshopped.
Be not here any longer.
Yeah. All right. You leave. poor
Do
Hazel.
we leave the card? Should we
freaking
leave
out.
the card? Yes or no?
Nope, I took it.
Well, how
Yep,
are they
she
supposed
took
to
it.
find out where we're go? Okay.
Hazel just
I
fucking
know.
books it out.
By the way, I do Photoshop myself. I Photoshop in out Hazel, and I put in Tally-Ho Skarsgård. Like, you know, he's like the youngest Skarsgård from the long acting clone line that they've been breeding for about 100 years now. And I'm like, look who I was at the Spire with, and I do like
His name is
Tally-Ho
Tally-Ho.
Skarsgård. I couldn't think of
Tally-Ho.
Tally-Ho
I couldn't think of a
Skarsgård.
good name.
No, that's his name. No, I think you found the best name. Tally-Ho Skarsgård it is.
No one knows where the line came from, but it was like preserved. They found it like, you know, post-war in the
Wait, are you... So the Skarsgårds died out and then were reborn through cloning.
yes.
Hell yeah.
So-
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
The best part about
God.
this is
Yeah.
Hazel was thinking just like emoji over the face,
Oh no, I
not
have
like
to be
Yeah.
here
full
with I wanna-
photoshopping out.
I want to be
Great.
seen with somebody.
Oh my god. Tally-Ho Skarsgård in his immortal role where he played...
Yeah, what did he play? What did he play, GM?
Fuck. I can't come up with a good enough... he played fucking... Pound Foolish, the Dancing Clown
Oh man.
Yes.
in the Stephen King remake. What?
An ally gained, and another lost. Where the hell did Nimble go? How are they gonna get her back? What the fuck was going on with that little girl? That was some messed up shit. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Find out next time on Astronautica.
Hey everybody, Matt here, your friendly neighborhood GM. I just wanted to take a moment and thank you all so much for listening to our podcast. We have a ton of fun making it, and I hope you have as much fun listening to it because it's great. If you like our show and want to support us, please check us out on Patreon, where for as little as $1, you can help us keep this going. Also, I just wanted to take a moment to thank my wonderful players, Ian Mutiner, Benjamin Timothy Jenkins, and Lauren Alice Dinney. They are wonderful and they ruin all my plans, and I literally could not do this without them, so I am eternally grateful. I also wanted to take a moment to thank Shersty Jorgensen, who designed our awesome logo, and also to thank Harrison Campion, who is my musical partner in crime. Anytime you hear a sick bass lick, that's Harrison. He's pretty great, and he's far more talented than I am, so I'm happy to have him around. I also want to take a moment just to thank my wife, Angie Feek, for all of her love and support, and for her continued input in the story. She's already made it so much better, and I'm super grateful. And finally, thank you to EJ Schumacher and Lauren Pratt, our first 2 ever Patreon supporters. We're so grateful. Seriously, there's a lot of cool stuff. Get in on that. There's unedited shows where you can see how much we don't know what we're doing. You get all of the music from the shows. So if you just want to like listen to some sci-fi ambient stuff, there will be one-shots that we run, and it might not be me. It could be Ian or Ben or Lauren, any of us doing this. So there's a lot of really great content for you to check out. Go over to our Patreon, check it out. And finally, thank you all so much for listening. You guys are great. Stick around. There's a lot of fun stuff coming up.